Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. It's Friday. Woohoo! I'm just gonna bring you up. Turn that off. I gotcha. What's up, what's up? Y'all, I broke part of my tooth. It's driving me nuts. I've got to go get it fixed. Hello. So I am going to do the Land of the Free kit. So this kit is available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. And I have the All Ribbon Ladybug kit that y'all have been wanting. It is back in stock as well. The Ladybug, the Bumblebee, the Patriotic Butterfly should all be back in stock sometime this afternoon. And then I've got others coming, y'all. So I know it's... thank goodness it doesn't hurt, because there's nothing, almost nothing worse than tooth pain, right? Oh my God. Okay, so the Land of the Free kit. You get your rail. You get your whole bag of zip ties, not just 4. You get the whole bag. You get the Land of the Free vinyl. Sorry, I'm trying to get my ring lights off. There you go. Oh. So the Land of the Free vinyl. Hello. You get the whole roll of the red, white, and blue natural jute. And the natural red, white, and blue ribbon. And that's it. That's all you get. So it's on my website, monkeyscreations.com. I just got my huge order in from Unique in the Creek. And if y'all haven't got these, I'm going to use it for the first time today. This is the Unique in the Creek squeegee. So we're going to try this out. But it's Friday. Y'all know what to do. Get up off the chair, out the couch, out to bed. Everybody stand up. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? It's Friday. Almost threw my hip out. That kind of hurt. Anyway, it's Friday. All right, let's get started. And I'm going to tell you what I did. So, or what I'm going to do. So we're going to put our, let's get this out of the way. You just got your squeegee. Keep scrolling down in the kits. I'm trying to figure out how to get the other one off and this one on. But if you keep scrolling, the All Ribbon kit is there. Just keep scrolling. I promise it's there. But yeah, we're going to use this squeegee. I'm excited. So this is the rail that comes with the kit. So we're just going to take a paper towel that's wet and run it right over our board, just like that. Take your vinyl. I always pull it off from the bottom, just in case I get a kink in it. Go ahead and pull that vinyl off, just like that. And then cross your fingers, cross your legs, and hopefully you get it on straight the first time. It's on the last page of our website. Yeah, I'm having some issues with my website. I don't know why it wouldn't let me just update that. rather than start a whole new listing, and now I can't get rid of it. So it's there, I promise. Try to get this lined up. Yes! All right, so it's on there. You're going to take your squeegee and you're going to go from the inside out to work out that water and the air bubbles. I can put my glasses back on now. You found it? Awesome. You did miss the Friday dance. All right, so we're going to go from the inside out. Oh my goodness. I love this thing, y'all. Go get your squeegees from uniqueinthecreek.com. Oh my goodness. This thing is magic. When I laugh, oh, I know. Me too, Dana. Me too. But that is perfect, y'all. Holy man, where has this been all my life? That's it. You're done. Walk away. But I did forget another paper towel to wipe the water off. So we'll just use my shirt. Just like that. Okay? So we have our vinyl on. And now we can decorate it. So you're going to only need 5 zip ties. I always use the bottom. So we're just going to load them. Oh my gosh, my whole mat just moved. Let me get the water off the back using my pant leg. There we go. You use what you got, y'all. So I'm only loading the bottom ones. You can't wait to get your order. What are y'all up to this weekend? Monk's going to be here this weekend, but I have a lot of work to do, so I don't know. Maybe I'll take him to the movies. Okay, so we've got our 5 loaded. We can go ahead and close all of them but the middle. Leave your middle open because we're just going to put a ruffle in there. So happy to catch you from Texas. I'm in Texas too. Woohoo! All right, for the mesh, I cut the mesh at 15 inches. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's move that for just a minute. Let me hold this down so y'all can. So we're just going to take it curve side up, long ways, fold it in half, and then take your other side, bring it just over what you did, like that. And then we're gonna, my hands just aren't big enough. Let's clip that. Okay, and then scrunch it. Flip it, and then I'm just going to bring one just over the other just a little bit. You can always just put it side by side, however you want to do it. And I forgot to get my ribbon tails ready. My ribbon tails are 16 inches. You could do them at 14 if you wanted. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Hello, hello. Okay, scrunch that middle, flip it up. Try to get them even, and we're going to load both of these at the same time. So one right over the other, just like that. Kind of moved on me. Nope, I missed it. It moved on me, y'all. Let's take that out. And let's put another one in. Get your ribbon tails ready if you're doing it like this. Or you can leave it open if it's easier for you. Okay. All right, we got our ribbon tails ready. Let's refold this. Make sure it all gets in there with your ribbon. And now zip it up. Just like that. Okay, now if you want, you can put 2 pieces of ribbon in there. Totally up to you. So let's get our next tail ready. Ooh, y'all are quiet this afternoon. Why y'all so quiet? Okay, so that one's ready. Let's get our next piece. Okay, just bringing one to the middle, overlapping this one just a little bit. See if I can do it. Oh, I can do it. There we go. The mesh is cut at 15 inches. Okay, over just a little bit. Get all of that in there. Now, because our bow's going in the middle, did I get laundry done? No. I did get it started. So you don't really need to put a ribbon tail here. I mean, you'll still see a little bit of it, but our bow is going to go right in the middle next to it. So it's totally up to you if you want to put a ribbon tail in this one or not. I did not. You cannot heat seal jute. And this mesh that comes in the kit is jute. So I did not heat seal it. But all your cut edges are on the inside. So it doesn't matter. You just finished cleaning. You want to come to my house? You can come to mine. Hello, hello. All right, let's do this side. So you only need 5 pieces of mesh. And this is cut at 15 inches. Nope, laundry's not done this weekend. I hate doing laundry, y'all. 8-week-old puppy is napping. Aww. Well, then you made a mistake putting me on if you want me to be quiet. It might be a little bit easier for y'all to leave the zip ties open for this one, because that's a lot of mesh coming up in there, but totally up to you. You can't figure out where you're from? I'm from a lot of places. I've lived in a lot of places, but I really hung out with a lot of New Yorkers in the military. And so I picked up a lot of their slang, their accent, whatever you want to call it. But I've lived in Ohio, Tennessee, Indiana, and I'm back in Texas. Hey, hey. Yep, you can sign your check over to me. I've not got a problem with that. Y'all, I spent all day yesterday working on taxes. Lord help me. Well, not that I do them, but getting everything together. Yeah, I waited till the last minute. Of course. All right. They are a hoot, aren't they? Oh, I love, love, love this mesh. All right, so we're just going to bring it down just a little bit because we definitely don't want it covering that sign. All right, for this middle piece, I'm just still using, I'm still using a 15-inch piece, but I'm just going to put a ruffle right there in the middle. Okay, so we're going to take it and ruffle it. Now, when I've had a couple drinks, my southern accent comes out more. You can tell I've lived in Tennessee for quite a few years. You leave next week for your cruise? Where was my invite? Gosh, all y'all going on cruises? Didn't even invite me. Okay, so it's going right in the middle. And we're not putting tails because this is where our bow's going. So we can go ahead and close that zip tie up. So this is basically, this middle piece is basically just a foundation for our bow to sit on, so that it doesn't get sucked down to the board and it has something to lay on. Or some fireball, yes. But I don't know nothing about no fireball. I don't know what she's talking about, y'all. Okay, so that's what we have so far. No clue what she's talking about. Now, if you get this kit and you want to add another ribbon, you can definitely do that. You know, you could add a red, or even a blue, whatever you wanted. But I didn't want to add a whole lot to it because I want my sign to stand out. I don't know why Tina and Denise are laughing. I have no idea why they're laughing. So let's make our bow. I don't know why they're laughing, y'all. Okay, grab our ribbon. Wish I delivered. I think I remember some Fireball. Dana, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to plead the fifth. No clue. Trouble getting yellow poly burlap. I know Unique in the Creek had it. Did you check there? Or they had the straight mesh, I believe. And either of those would work. You just got home? Out of Galveston. It's right down the road from me. Oh my God, we would have a blast. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. It's on my bucket list. You're welcome, Judy. Oh, yellow with white as well. There y'all go. uniqueinthecreek.com. And if you use my affiliate link, you'll save 5% off your boards. Not the supplies, but the boards. Judy, Judy, Judy. Why you late? Oh, thanks, Missy. Awesome. All right. I'm just counting 3, 2, 3, 2. So last loop. So my bow is a 654 321. So 6-inch, 5-inch. We're doing the 4-inch. 3 loops, 2 loops, 1 loop. That is generally my bow method. 654 321. Panama Canal. Ooh, I bet that was fun. You did miss the dance. You did, you did, you did. I don't have a natural. They're in the other room. So I'm just going to use black. If you wanted to even add extra tails, just take and cut you a piece. You have plenty left on this roll. You could add extra tails. You could make a bow hanger, whatever you wanted to do. Happy Friday. Tighten your bow up. Fluff our bow. Yep, you have plenty of mesh to make probably at least 3 rails if not 4, with this one roll of mesh that you get in the kit. Can you show us how to put the hangers on? I did on the last rail kit. I showed y'all how to do the hangers. Which one was that? Can somebody help me out so she knows which video to go look at? What was the last kit? Gosh, I can't think, y'all. But I did do one on the last kit. Ireland, that would be pretty. So what, I'll show you. Hold on, let me finish fluffing my bow. Was it one of the sunflowers? No, it wasn't the sunflower. Gosh darn it. I can't think. All right. So there's our bow. Was it the peacock? I don't remember. But if you wanted to, all you have to do is right here at the top, you'll see 2 holes. Just take something sharp. I use my awl. Do I have it right here? I don't have it right here. I take my awl, which is a sharp, the eagle or the bunny? It was the eagle. Yes, go look at my eagle video on YouTube, Monkey's Creations on YouTube, and you'll see it was the eagle, and I did a bow hanger. But all you have to do is take and punch holes. Now you want to make sure you go from the top and not the bottom, and then just run your ribbon or whatever you're going to use, and then add your bow on top. Okay. See, Tina knows everything. Okay, and then for the bow, I run my bow through the top. If you run it through the bottom, then you may see, not the way I have this, but depending on how you do your mesh, you may see the top of your board, and you don't want to do that. So I always run it through that top hole. All right, let's fix our bow. So you can see how I do this. So I spread out those bottom 3, and then my next 2 go right in between, and then my middle goes right in between these 2. Jerk them if you need to. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to hurt them. Hold on. I messed that up. Ooh, I messed that whole thing up. There we go. Let's get back on track here. There we go. Trim our tails up. And then go right to that bottom. Now, if you don't like long tails, cut yours shorter. This is just my thing. Yeah, the Patriotic. Yeah, the last eagle rail I did, I put the bow on it. Okay, so if you wanted to put more tails, you could. But I like this one because it's nice and simple, and you don't lose the ooh, why did I put y'all so high? It's not like I'm tall. So you don't lose your nice sign. So that's why I went with the more natural, so that the sign stands out. And the bow is really not the focal point. Your sign is. So there you go. Quick, simple, easy rail. What, it took us less than 30 minutes and I was yapping. Yapping. All right. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got. Thanks. Any questions? So 15-inch ruffles, 16-inch tails, and you only need 5 pieces of mesh, so you still have tons of ribbon to do whatever you want with. And mesh. I mean, the mesh, you could probably get 3 or 4 rails out of this one roll. Okay. VIP, I'm still waiting for my delivery, so I will go live in the VIP group. As soon as that comes in, we'll do a mailbox swag. Everybody else, you may see me this weekend, you may not. I am trying to get ahead on Sennas. So I've been working like a dog yesterday and all this morning trying to get a lot of those done so that I can start shipping them out quicker. I know it won't last long, but I'm trying. This one is still available, monkeyscreations.com. At least I think so. And then the all ribbon ladybug kit is back in stock. Just scroll all the way to the bottom. Pull up kits, scroll all the way to the bottom. It is still there. And then the regular ladybug, the regular bee, the patriotic butterfly kits will be back in stock at some point this afternoon. I'm just waiting for my delivery. So, all right, that's it. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Have an amazing weekend if I don't. All right, bye y'all.